Hey everybody, how's everybody doing this lovely day on April the 12th? 12th? Yep, the 12th at 8 a.m. of 2020. I hope everybody is doing well. Everybody's staying safe and is applying the safety of this COVID going around right now. Luckily for me, this is a channel that is so minor that YouTube is not going into they're going to review the video, but they're not going to personally demonetize. This is a video I'm not personally wanting to make money off of because I heard the latest news of that YouTube is taking away revenue when people are discussing and talking about COVID. And I find that to be quite frustrating. As you can tell, this is a vlog or a video update about the channel, and I do. Let me move this actually over here, so that way I don't see myself. Let me actually minimize it, so that way I'm not seeing myself talk, and it's kind of weird throwing things off, and I feel a lot better just looking at the camera, and I feel a little more relaxed about this. Whew, sorry about that. As you can tell, I don't have actually wrote any of this out. This is just a random thing I wanted to do. I was sitting in the middle of the living room. I was doing some cognitive behavioral therapy and gathering my thoughts about where things are in life right now. And I just randomly thought that it'd be a good time to update with you guys with everything that's going on in this world, and that I am staying at home. I am doing my part and staying home. Please stay home. And the more often that we're staying at home, self-quarantine, that we're only getting out there to do the essential thing of getting food, and that's really about it. There's not, and then maybe going to the hospital to get checked out are the only two. Well, actually, there's a third thing, and that's what I'm going to be doing this evening. In about 9 hours from now, I'll be heading to work. If you have an essential job, then that's another thing. Three things: food, going to the hospital, get checked out to make sure that you don't have COVID, and going to your job is if your job is essential. Those are your three things that you should be doing only. And then the rest of the time, staying home. Make sure that the sooner we can get this quarantine under control, this COVID under control, the quicker we can go back to society where people can go out and watch movies. We can go out and have a social life. We can go eat food. We can go shopping. We can have a social interaction with one another. People can gather together for board games. We can actually have people be socializing again instead of just via this with YouTube, and I can start shooting hoops. I can go to the park more often. I did go to the park last week, and I did a run around our trail here in Indiana, Martinsville, Indiana, and I had ran so much. I ran the whole trail with a 50-pound weight vest, and I kind of gave myself a little bit of a wind issue, like lung or breathing issue, and I started to cough, and kind of gave one of the viewers, one of you guys, a kind of a issue, or you guys were wondering and worrying if I was going to have issue with if I had the COVID, and I feel a lot better now that I've actually stayed at home. And the past month now, I've actually went and have worked Wednesday, and then that's it. I usually have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off, but I worked an extra day of overtime the past 3 weeks of overtime just so I can get caught up on bills, get caught up on mortgage payments and car payments and stuff like that. But I'm going to be, this upcoming week, I'm going to be doing Wednesday through Saturday, or not Wednesday through Saturday, but I'm going to be trying to work Wednesday and Thursday next week this week I had Wednesday through Saturday off and didn't do a whole lot. I mainly slept. I had a big time headache. I don't know what the ordeal was that about, but I slept quite a bit on Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday, I just played WoW. I played World of Warcraft for a good amount of time. Leveled up one of my characters, a shaman, to 120 from 85. Then I started working on a rogue from level 1, and it's level 31, close to 32. And I only spent 6 hours leveling that up today. Actually, on Sunday, and there's just so much that I could talk to you guys about WoW, but I wanted to give you guys an update about the channel and where things are with it and my plans with the channel. I really, after doing the studying with cognitive behavioral therapy, I have noticed more issues with myself when it comes to making videos. That when and which I've talked about this before, when I find myself, if there's an error or there's something that's stopping me from before where I could edit the videos, I got flustered. I got frustrated with myself that I didn't know how to get things done like how I would, or not get things done, but I don't know how to work out the mistakes, work out and learn how to do things to make it where I could get the videos done and edited. And that was with Wondershare Filmora. I was only limited to making or editing the video for so much with adding the Pokemon at the bottom of the layout and adding the badges. And I got frustrated. And I got so frustrated that, again, as you could tell before, that I didn't edit. I uploaded once, after 5 months. It took me 5 months to edit or start working on Pokemon again. Not only that, but I lost all that footage, that Pokemon Silver randomizer Nuzlocke challenge with you guys. I lost that, and then that just was such a big burden on me, and I apologize for not doing that. And now that we have completed Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge with you guys, I told you guys that we're bringing back Kingdom Under Fire, Circle of Doom, and that is the plan. This week, actually, I do plan on going Wednesday, and I'm going to try to do Wednesday and Thursday of working overtime, because I got to work tonight, tomorrow night, and Tuesday night, but then I'm going to try to work Wednesday night and a part of Thursday night so I can get more overtime, so I can get a little bit more money circumstance under control. And then come Thursday, I got to take care of my cat. As you guys can tell, I haven't shown off the cat yet, but he's been kind of a pain in the butt. He needs to be fixed. And this Thursday, I have an appointment for him to get his paw checked out. His paw's been kind of, or his paw/arm, he's been holding it up, and it seems like he's hurting in some sort of degree. I really want to say his palm, that I want to say he has an ingrown, possibly an ingrown nail for his nail, or he got stung. One or the other is why he's holding it up so often. Because I saw that on his lip right here, there's a scab or something hurt on his lip. So he's been very vocal, a lot more vocal than usual. But I've been putting him in his room because he's just not being normal, and it's not helping with him wanting to be outside. He's supposed to be an indoor cat. Cats are supposed to be indoor. Cats are supposed to be domestic, where they're supposed to be indoors and supposed to be relaxing. Because him being deaf, I don't want him to get ran over. Along with that, he's not fixed yet is another reason why that he's going around and wanting to do certain actions with certain cats. I'm not going to go into detail. That's for your parents, for younger people, or people that are our age, or people that are my age, or people older. We all know the circumstance, but he's not being a house cat, let's say, to the degree, because he keeps meowing at the door, and with him being in his room, he meows for a good hour, if that, and then he usually calms down, drinks some water, eats some food. He goes and lays in his cage, and then he goes and uses the bathroom in there, and it secures him that he's going to be an indoor cat. And eventually, I plan on this Thursday talking to the vet clinic and seeing about getting him fixed, and so that way he can relax. But that eventually, once I get him fixed, get him settled, then I'll bring him in here and you guys can meet him. But I do plan on bringing back Kingdom Under Fire, Circle of Doom, probably at the earliest of this Thursday. After I get him taken care of, I get some sleep. I do plan on bringing my Xbox 360 next to my computer, getting it set up with the game capture or Elgato, and then start recording again with you guys with Kingdom Under Fire. I know if you look at my revenue, let me go ahead and look this up real quick. When it comes to, it's not even revenue, because again, with how little of a channel that we have, my videos, like, by golly, you guys have viewed them all. You guys love Kingdom Under Fire, but like revenue, it doesn't matter to me, because again, I need a job because I got to make money to be able to live in my house. But 1,300 views on Kingdom Under Fire Circle of Doom Part 1 was 1,300 views. Watch time, 54 hours of watch time from when I first uploaded it back in July or June 19th, 2017 is when I uploaded part 1, and since then you guys have absolutely killed it on the watch time. I am so surprised at the watch time. 54 hours and 20 minutes is what you guys are, your watch time. That's incredible. That's part 1. The most views I've ever had on that video was September 10th, 2018 at 21 views. And then here's part 5 of Rainier. Total views, this is a lifetime. From when I first uploaded Rainier, part 5 was the 15th of the 24th of April. So 12 days from now, we started part 5 of Rainier. In the lifetime, it's been 502 views, 18 hours, or is that 18 minutes? I think it's 18 hours. $18 hours and 2 minutes. The average duration, or the average minutes watched, is usually 2 minutes. It starts off and it peaks out at about 12 minutes and 30 seconds when people start to slowly not watch as much. I guess it's a 3% chance that people watch the whole video of that Rainier. But I can tell just in the videos alone when it comes to our playlist. I wish they would show more information about the playlist. But top videos in this period 82 views for part 1 of that Kingdom Under Fire. Part 5 of Kingdom Under Fire. Part 15 is 7 views. Part 18, part 2 of Kingdom Under Fire has 3 views. So, again, those are a lot of Kingdom Under Fire. In the top 10, how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of the videos are just you guys watching Kingdom Under Fire, and the others are Sonic, Super Mario Sunshine, Armored Gallant, and 2 basketball games, NBA Street Kobe and NBA Courtside 2002 Reggie. And so you guys are just absolutely loving and killing. Oops, let me go ahead and minimize that. You guys are loving Kingdom Under Fire, and I promise you that I am bringing that back again at the earliest that I will be uploading or starting the recording is on Thursday. This upcoming Thursday is the plan so far, but I can't promise you that because again I might have to work that evening. But I'm going to try my best on Friday, and then. Not only that, but I do want to go and start working on another video series. I don't know what of yet. It might be going back to Steam where we play a new and trending game. I'm not sure yet. We might actually go back to doing Pokemon again. That was a lot of fun. We had a great time with that. The views were actually quite up there. I was quite surprised at how many views I got with those videos. And so I'm thinking, now that Pokemon is done, I'm thinking, again, I want to do the 5 days a week, is what I would like to do. That Sunday morning, I can make a video, edit the video, and start uploading it. And then I'm thinking Wednesday morning, I can go and do Kingdom Under Fire, Circle of Doom. I might do Pokemon again on Thursday. And then Friday, I want to go and get back to hanging out with Mike and Zach, and then 3 of us go back to ZKM Sports Talk. And it doesn't have to be sports talk. I want to go back to doing just a talk. It doesn't have to be specifically basketball. It doesn't have to specifically be any sport. It doesn't have to be wrestling. It doesn't have to be football. That we just the 3 of us sit down and discuss things with life, where things are with COVID, with not only COVID but technology, where things have been, or where things have gone to, from again back when internet, you had most simple things that you couldn't space your wording, like with what I'm saying, you couldn't type that with a space. So an example, Pokemon Emerald. If you went to the Yahoo search engine, you couldn't put Yahoo or Pokemon space Emerald and then look up Pokemon Emerald. You had to go and put Pokemon Emerald and no space in there, and it would take forever. You had dial-up back then, and when you had dial-up, you had moments where your parents or you were wanting to talk on the phone. You could not be on the internet. It was so weird back then. The times were so different from then to now, where if your house if you don't have any way of internet access, you're in ghost town. Like, the newspaper isn't nearly as updated as the internet, and with what internet can do nowadays is just so different from back then. With the newspaper, yes, you eventually would learn about COVID, but it'd be like a day later. And then as a society, as America, or not just America, but as the world, we would find out about it, but we really want to know how to help one another. With the internet, you can donate money through PayPal to researchers. You can go and stream a video game, and when people donate money to you, you can give it right back to science, or researchers about COVID. It's totally different from nowadays. And that's something I would love to sit down and talk to Mike and Zach about, because as you guys know, Mike is my dad, and he is 60 years old, 62, and he was there. He again, he's 62 years old. You had the flip TVs where you had like a little knob to change the channels. You had the bunny ears, and for Zach and I, we had those TVs, but we didn't really use them. We actually used our imagination, and phones weren't what they were nowadays. You had to punch in the number on some of the phones, and you had the cord. It was corded. You also had the ringing, or the pulling the lever to dial in a number. It's totally different from what it is now. And that's something I would love to sit down and discuss with Mike and Zach so much. It'd be fun to talk to them. And then eventually, I do want to talk to my buddy Chris about recording Pokemon eventually. He was back whenever we did NFL predictions, and we said the final score, and stuff like that. But I want to talk to him about doing Pokemon. As you guys can tell, I'm getting probably a little bit red in the face. There's no reason why I haven't been recording other than the coronavirus, and I have deep thoughts about it, and I'm not quite comfortable talking about it. They got some personal issues, and I'm working through them. It kind of hurts to talk about it, and I don't really want to talk about it right now at this time. But there is someone I do want to eventually start recording videos with one day. It hurts to talk about it. But eventually I would love to sit down and talk to her about recording videos. We've talked about Twitch, because again, she wants to do Twitch, and it'd be fun to do Twitch with her. I would love to do what I just talked to you guys about with Mike and Zach, where we do like a little mini podcast. That's what she wants to do, because she was sheltered her whole life. From the age of 0 to 16, she had to fight and claw. Actually, 0 to 21, she fought and clawed her way to where she's at now, and I'm proud of her. And then her and I met one another, and I'm so glad to have got to know her so well as I did. And in time, I might talk about it, but right now it's just not the time to talk and discuss about that. It's been about 3 weeks since I last heard from her, and it kind of hurts, but anyways, I don't want to discuss about this, and I'm sorry about the frog in the throat and getting emotional about that. Anyways, sorry about that. Anyways. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of studying, a lot of growth and development as a person, and I'm still growing. I've started to do Raspberry Pi, as you guys can tell, right here. Bam, Raspberry Pi. That is a mini computer, and it is it's pretty fun. It's quite. Let me move on back a little bit more. It's pretty fun. I got flustered. I did it again. I do that to myself quite often when learning something new. That I have to do several errors, several mistakes to learn from them before I get the gist of what's going on. And with the Raspberry Pi, I didn't realize you need a micro HDMI cord. I didn't know you had to have a micro SD card. And both I went and I thought, does a regular HDMI cord would work? Wrong. But I did get a micro HDMI cord. And then I went and got a regular SD card. Wrong again. And I got a micro one. And again, I got quite flustered with myself to the point where I've stopped working on that. And that's a bad habit. I don't like that habit. Or it's not even a habit, but it's a habit to a degree, but I find myself frustrated with that. But that's a whole different subject. But I'm glad that I've started it at least. I started working on Blender, a 3D animation program where you can learn to make a 3D movie, a 3D animation film of some sort, cartoon. It's pretty interesting. And again, I got flustered. I got stuck again. There's a lot of moments where I've got stuck. And eventually I do plan on getting under I'm hoping to get that under control. With all that being said, I thank you guys for sticking around as long as you guys have. I know I do not upload on a consistent basis as much as I said I am going to and want to. Last time I uploaded was March 15th. That was not quite a month ago, but close to a month ago, the last time I uploaded Pokemon. And just uploaded in general was March 15th. And with this video, I'm very happy with this video because it's shown that I'm willing to show you guys to a certain degree of where I'm at in life. And I'm happy to say that I love watching YouTube a lot. I've delved into it quite a bit, and it's a lot of fun. I look forward to getting more into it as time goes on, and I love the aspect of making videos, whether it be just doing Pokemon this whole time, finishing up Kingdom Hearts Fire, doing random videos. I look forward to seeing what you guys think of our progress on this channel in time. I found myself interested in getting back into YouTube again. I'm doing so many different games after watching Vinny, Original 151, or he's starting to do speed runs of Super Mario 64. And again, he makes me feel old because I'm 29 years old. I'm going to be 30 in a month. And he is 24. I'm 6 years older than him. And I remember when that first came out. He is 6 years younger than me. And I'm like, you're speedrunning a game that I loved. It's not my favorite game of all time. It's his favorite. I'm glad. It makes me feel good that he is that young and he's willing to play a game like that. That's awesome. I'm glad to see that he is that young and he still finds that game that fun. Now he's actually starting to speedrun it, where he's trying to complete or get so many stars in an hour. He's wanting to complete the game in a shorter time span and try to just set a record with it. Set world records with it. It's pretty fun. And then I see, of course, United Gamer. God, I seen him and Original 151. Those guys, I remember both of them being under 100,000. I didn't watch them particularly. No, I remember United Gamer was at 100,000, And Vinny was at no less than 75,000, I think. Might have been 90,000, I think. I want to say 90,000. He was like 10,000 away, and they were both stoked because, or no, they were both under 100,000. I remember this now. Vinny was at 75,000, and Vinny, Original 151, and United Gamer Dylan. Dylan, aka United Gamer, Vinny, aka Original 151, they both were under 100K. Vinny was at 75, Dylan was at 90, no, yes, 85K? I want to say they were lower, not substantially, but they were lower. And they were so excited to get to that 100K mark. And now you got United Gamer at 249,000 subscribers, and you got Vinny at 176K. Let me look this up real quick. I want to say he's at 176, if not, I think it's 178. His goal right now is to hit that 200K mark. That's still pretty damn impressive. 175K. I want to say Original 151. What, Social Blade? I want to say the exact number. He has a B grade for his channel. He's pretty consistent on his views or his uploading. He's very consistent. He's very consistent on. He very low. Rarely does he dip below. Wow, that's weird. May 13th, he dipped -15, but most of the time he doesn't really lose any subscribers. There's 1,000 subscribers on the week of March 16th, 2020 to March 23rd, 2020. That's pretty damn impressive. That's quite excellent. But he's at 175K views. That's pretty damn impressive. That's awesome. 4,000 subscribers in the last 30 days. That's excellent. Another one, Dylan, aka Original 151, United Gamer. United Gamer. What? What? United Gamer. Do we need a space? Shouldn't be. There it is. United Gamer. 247,000 subscribers. And B ranking. And that's not bad. I'm not going to go into total breakdown of anything other than that he has a B rating on his channel. Check out Social Blade. You guys can check out everything on there, but that doesn't matter to me. The thing is that that's still pretty damn impressive. How does that happen? What? Anyways, I remember those two being 100,000, and I can't say it's motivation, but I am interested in growing our community that much more. I saw that we did lose a subscriber, and again, if we were to look up my channel, which is probably a hot garbage mess, it's going to tell me I have like an F. I want to say it's a D. C. What? -1 on subscribers, because I kind of figured that. Views. 268 in the last 30 days. -28%. Nearly 29%. Social Blade is 11,284,907. And then let's look up Original 151. Original 151. Social Blade is 157. So yeah, it's not good. That's why I even brought up Vinny's rank, Social Blade rank, is that you don't want to be 11,284,907. And my subscriber count is 25 million. I'm at 364 uploads. That's kind of interesting. I did not realize that. Channel type is games. 6,216 views. That's pretty impressive for only having 364 uploads and having 6,000 views. That's pretty impressive. I created it 3 years ago. Wow. Did not realize that. We might have to do a stream because of that. Please considering add. Blah 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 blah. Monday, the 30th, March 30th, on Monday, we had 13 views. And live we have supposedly we have 9 views today. Anyways, that's a pretty interesting little tidbit when it comes to my channel and Social Blade. But yeah, I am planning on uploading. I'm gonna actually start uploading this video because it is about 8:46 in the morning already, and it's only been like half an hour, 36 minutes, and again, I have to be at work I'm going to be heading to work at 5 p.m. my time, and I want to get there at 5:30. I have to work at 6:30 in the morning, or in the evening, and work till 7 in the morning. They changed up my schedule. Unfortunately, it was 6 to 6:30, but they ended up, with this COVID going around, they had to switch our schedule around where they're making it where certain people come in at 6, like usual. Some come in at 6:15, and then my people, or not my people, but my group, C3, we come in at 6:30 to 7. And so, unfortunately, I have to work till 6:30, but the good news is that I get off at 7 instead, and either way, it's me just being able to keep my job and still make money. This is a video that needed to be much done, and it was something that one of you guys, had mentioned that I had not uploaded in a while, and you guys saw some emotions, and I hope you guys stay safe. Like what I said at the beginning of this video, stay safe. Stay at home as much as you can. Don't be hoarding TP. Don't be trying to buy every single thing of toilet paper in every single Walmart. I promise you, it was not going to be that big of a deal. I promise. Just stay at home. And if you have a big family, I would get a good bin, like big, like 32 back, and I get a second one. That's all you need. You don't need to get 32 packs of toilet paper. By golly, that's a little obscene, but I've seen it. But take care of one another. And again, with me, I live by myself. I don't use the bathroom that often because I don't work so often, but I don't use the bathroom that often. And I have yet to run out of toilet paper once since Zach moved out. That I saw that same package of toilet paper since Zach moved out, that I still have 8 rolls actually, because I just put on a new one, pretty much. So I have 8 rolls still. Food wise, I'm still not buying food at grocery stores yet, but I've been eating at fast food quite a bit. Burger King, McDonald's, I'm not really feeling that tired. What do you guys think? I wonder if we can do something real quick. I'm not feeling tired at all, to be honest. And that's not a good thing because, again, I have to work for 12 hours, but... tier list. Tier maker. I don't know if we can do this. Video games, tier list. The tier maker website has went to garbage. I'm gonna be honest. It's went to garbage. It's went to garbage. It's straight. No, it's this. Do we want to do that tier list? It's not fair. I can't do that yet. I was gonna do a World of Warcraft expansions plus the original, but I can't do that yet when it comes to a tier list because I have not experienced some of the expansions dungeons, and it's not fair for me personally to evaluate and put them in tiers until I have experienced everything for each expansion. That's not fair. We could do NBA. No, again, with the season being on hold, I can't do that yet. Video games. Classic Dungeons. War characters. I could do that. All Halo games. COD. Oh, man. I want to do a tier list with you guys. Star Pokemon tier list. That might be a thing. They repeat. No, I can't do that list. What? 3D Super Mario games. Controllers would be pretty decent. Best video games of all time. That's so vague. They're all... Most of them are like first-person shooters. If not first-person shooters, they're shooters in general, like The Division. That tier list is awful. You can't specifically go and say the best video games of all time, and you don't have World of Warcraft, or you, in my opinion, World of Warcraft is one of my... It's so vague to say the best video games of all time. You can't specifically say that and have that as a tier list. Oh, that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Anyways, man. Monster Hunter tier list. Tomb Raider games. Yandir list. I want to do a tier list. GameCube games would be pretty sick. Video game consoles of all time. Again, I can't do that. I can't do a video game consoles because, again, I was not a PlayStation person until 3, and I didn't play the regular Nintendo or the Atari or anything before that. I didn't play the Dreamcast. So it's not fair for me to put them in a tier list. What? Pokemon game tier list. Yet you don't have the tier. You don't have the games right here. The tier list maker, tier maker website used to be excellent. What's going on around here? Is the internet down? No, it's still up. Let's look up Pokemon, I guess, on this one because it's taking forever on the other one. Pokemon Starter First Form. All Pokemon Stars Evolutions. Pokemon Field characters. All Pokemon games. Again, I can't... That's all games. Okay, so that's not like the like the generation, like the main series. Wow. No, they don't have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. I'm not getting sick, guys. That's just me coughing because I sucked in the air really weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Quackulator. 14 times 7 is like 80. 7 times 14 is 90. 98? Is that right? 7 times 14 equals 98. 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. I'm so confused. And again, I could do it, but I'm not going to when it comes to Gen 2 Pokemon specifically. God, I could... Something about 1 through 7. Oh, Ghost type Pokemon. Anyways, I can't do that. Wow, I guess we could do NBA. NBA starting small forward. NBA analysts. What? This has nothing to do with basketball. None of those below have to do with basketball almost. That was this website was awesome, and now it's just like awful. Metroid Games has nothing to do with basketball. Nothing to do with basketball. Is that Moses Malone? That's Dominic Wilkins. Oscar Robinson. Jerry West. Clyde. Huh. Let's see here. Let's do it. Let's make some controversy, shall we? Let's see here. Let's make myself significantly smaller. Going small. Let's go and put, as you guys can tell, let's go to studio mode real quick. Yeah. Yep, I'm definitely small. Whoa, hello. Studio mode. Studio mode. Studio mode. That works. Let's make some controversy, shall we? Let's add display browser. The browser? No, I think I'm botching. Yeah, cancel. Cancel. Remove. please. Thank you. Display capture. Is it display capture? Nope, that's definitely not it, as you guys can tell. Completely botching this whole thing, but it's all good. We're just chilling. We're big chilling. Scene media source. No, it's not media source. Remove. What is it? What is the item? Browser, color, display, game capture, window capture? Yes. Bam. Hot D dog, you guys. We got it. No. Bam. Oh my god. Do we have it? We have it. Ta-da. As you guys can tell in the... Whoop. There we go. Yeah, right there. Bam. As you guys can tell, we are doing a tier list for myself, because we've done this before with Zach and Mike. But guess what? I'm going to cause some controversy. That's what I'm going to do. Because they do not find Bill Russell as a GOAT. They don't. They don't find Bill Russell as a GOAT. 11-time champion out of 13 years in the league. They don't find him as a GOAT. Well, guess what? This is my tier list. This is my podcast, my vlog time. I'm going to put him at a GOAT. Where is that gentleman at? Where is that cutie? Bam. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. Different eras. I know. I understand that. I personally understand that. I do. But he's a GOAT to me. One of the GOATs. And there's a starting 5, a Mount Rushmore, as people would say, when it comes to GOATs. You can't really put any more of a GOAT of GOATs in those circumstances. Let's see here. Man, this is gonna be difficult. You can't have more than 5, in my opinion. This is going to be difficult. And again, with him being a center, I am wanting to do this, where I just put all... I can put centers in anything from GOAT-ish to very good, but I can't put any other centers at GOATs because of the Mount Rushmore, in my opinion, should be your point guard, your shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center, in my opinion. So I can't put those guys up there. Any more centers. And so I can put, for instance, the captain, the admiral. No, I think they call him the captain. He's... I hate that term. Very great. How about excellent? Let's rename this, because very great, that's awful. This is not my tier list, by the way. Excellent. There we go. Excellent player. Excellent player. Again, if he would have stuck around during his time... instead of going into the Marine or the Army, he would have been a GOAT-ish because he was incredible for his time. But I do appreciate his time that he went into the Army for us, and I appreciate that very much. Let's see here. Chris Paul he's gotten worked over so much, and he's excellent. Man, I almost want to put him at GOAT-ish. For now, we'll put him at excellent. Sky Pippen was an animal. God, there's so many people. GOAT-ish for Kevin Durant. He's an an amazing scorer, one of the best scorers of all time. And that's the same with that guy named Curry. You guys don't see my mouse cursor, but I want to put Curry at GOAT, one of the greatest scorers of all time. I will put Clyde the Glide at great. He wasn't excellent, but he was great. James Harden, I love that he's a left-handed shooter. Not the best defender. I love that he's a left-handed shooter. I'm a left-handed shooter myself quite a bit. I want to put him at excellent, but when it comes to playoff time, I don't know what happens. He goes cold. He goes quiet. He just freezes up. I don't know what's going on, but his track record in the playoff is awful. I'm going to put him at very good because of his track record in the playoffs. I want to put him at great. You know what? I'll put him at great because again, he's one of the best scorers of all. An excellent scorer. He just drains the 3-pointer without even really thinking about it. I'll put him at great. Goatish for Shaq. Again, if it wasn't for Bill Russell winning 11 championships, I would put him at GOAT, probably. Because this guy right here is a GOAT too. One of the GOAT-ish. Because again, he has the most points in the NBA right now. And the only person that can possibly... There's several people in today's league that could get up there with them. But the only person that is legitimate going to probably pass up Kareem is LeBron James. And I got to put him at GOAT-ish. Man. This is getting difficult. Patrick Ewing, great player, excellent player. I can't say excellent. He was a monster. We'll keep him at great. Dr. J, he's not a GOAT. He's excellent. Around the world, him going in from his arm being down at his weight, down his knee, taking it all the way around and dunking it. It's called around the world. He was known as Dr. J, one of the best dunkers. I love Dr. J. Moses Malone. Dwayne Wade. Tim Duncan. God. Of course, I don't have Anthony Davis, Zach's favorite power forward of all time. Even though he's got some years, at least another 5 before we can start putting him into this kind of tier list. And then once 5 years from now happens, then we can start putting him in these tier lists, in my opinion. But he's still an excellent player. Dirk Nowitzki, and man, this is tough. GOAT-ish. I gotta put Kobe at GOAT-ish. Because there's another guy named Michael Jordan I gotta put at GOAT. I gotta put him at GOAT. Man. Let's see here. Westbrook is excellent. Again, for him to do 3 seasons back-to-back of triple-doubles, he averaged a triple-double season, 3 seasons in a row. That's excellent, but I can't put him in the GOATs or the GOAT-ish because actually I'll put him at great. And I'm going to put Oscar Robertson at excellent because there's moments where he should not be getting the rebounds in like he has told his centers to get out of the way so he can get the rebound. And I find that quite frustrating because their job is to get the rebound. And with Robertson, it was natural. Like the first time Westbrook did it, it seemed excellent. Not just seemed, but it was excellent. Everybody's impressed because again, to average a triple double is excellent statistic. But then, as the second and the third one came along, it seemed like it was padding the stats at the time. Dominic Wilkins. God, there's so many good players left. Oh man. Wilt Chamberlain is a goatish. There's one position that is going to be difficult to think about because I think one person is in the wrong position and they call him a point guard, but he's not really a point guard. But that's at a different time. Moses Malone, we'll say, was great. He was great. He was really good. He was really, really good. Not excellent. Isaiah Thomas was excellent. I loved Isaiah Thomas. Larry Bird, man. Very good for Jerry West. I know he's the logo. How many championships did he win? 3, I think? 2 or 3? He was very good for his time, but I don't know. Dominic Wilkins was very good. Al Iverson was I don't know yet. Dwayne Wade was very good for being a wingman. He was Robin to Batman. He was Robin to LeBron James and Shaquille O'Neal to my thoughts that he's very good, but I don't know how excellent he would have been if he did not get those two circumstances of having LeBron and Shaquille O'Neal at those two different times. He's a 3-time champ. Is that right? Yeah, 3-time champ. LeBron is a 3-time champ. Yep. But not Jerry West, but John Stockton. He's the most assists in the league. One of the best stealers in the league history. Scottie Pippen. Goatish. There's a lot of centers in this one. Let's see here. I'm gonna put Moses Malone at very good, and I gotta put Hakeem Olajuwon at great. Actually, I'm actually even do this. Admiral or the captain, I love him, but he stopped playing in the NBA and went serve our country. I appreciate it, but I can't put him at excellent whenever his career was shortened because he went to the army and service for us. So I appreciate that. The small forward, power forward position is mainly what I'm. Uh, yep, he was excellent. He was not goatish. Allen Iverson, again, he was excellent for his size, his scoring ability, his crossover. For being his size, it was excellent, but he was not goatish in my opinion. He, especially at the tail end of his career, he was very. You'd tell that throughout his career, people loved his scoring and his ball handling and his mentality that I'm going to score on you no matter how big you are. And as his career went on, you could tell that he was, I can't say selfish with the ball, but he was wanting to still be a elite crossover guy that, hey, I'm going to score and you're not going to stop me, and it hurt his chances of winning a championship. And so he did it with Denver and the Pistons. I feel sorry for the guy. I mean, his crossovers were nasty. That's why I have him at excellent. Let's see here. Pretty much you had 5 for each position, or 4 for each position. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4 for each position, I believe. Because I'm seeing the 4 power forwards at the bottom. You have Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Charles Barkley, and Tim Duncan are all power forwards. So I'm guessing there's 4 for each position. And so let's see here. Man. Is that right? Is there 4 per position? I'm not seeing any power forwards at the top. See, Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaq, Wilt Chamberlain, Moses Malone, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon. Wow, there's a lot more centers. Honestly, they might think Moses Malone is a power forward. They might think, I don't know, but there's a lot less power forwards for a fact. Man. Okay, so we're down to the power forwards, small forwards, and a couple point guards. 3 point guards, 2 small forwards, and 4 power forwards. I gotta put. Let's go and do the power forward. Power forward. Again, yes, Bill Russell won 11 championships. out of 13 years. But there are certain players, again, that never won a championship that, in my opinion, are goatish, / possibly even a goat. Example, Charles Barkley. He's right up there, man. I'm going to put Jerry West at goatish. I don't like that. I don't like that. Excellent. Excellent. I can't. He's excellent, but that guy above named Michael Jordan just tore him up. Him and Karl Malone. And then you got... That's a subject that we're going to get into here soon. When it comes to that point guard position, power forward position, and small forward position still. It's supposed to be 5-5-5-5-5, I believe. So I would have to knock out. We'll figure it out here in a minute. Might consider knocking. Chris Paul is one. It's excellent. That's actually 6 and 6. I don't know. It's supposed to be 6. I'm going to go 5, and then the rest can be filled out here in a minute. Oh, man. Larry Bird. LeBron James. Kevin Garnett. Dirk Nowitzki. Magic Johnson. Charles Barkley. Tim Duncan. Steph Curry. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. Mr. Fundamental's going GOAT. Goatish for Mr. Kevin Garnett. Excellent. Great. Let's see here. Braun and Larry. And this is where I'm so frustrated with the position for Curry. I am going to be honest. I got to say it out loud. Because I was going to eventually talk about it. I was going to figure out what I think about Larry Bird versus LeBron. But Curry, they list him and he plays the point guard position, but he shoots. He's one of the greatest shooters of all time. I can't, for the life of me, I can't put him at point guard or put him at the GOAT if he's at point guard. It just drives me nuts. He does not. He's an excellent ball handler. He has moments where he finds an open spot for his teammates to score, drive, and dunk, or do a layup. There's moments where he does that, but he's one of the greatest scorers of all time. But I can't put him at GOAT. But I want to. I want to so badly. I want to put him at point guard so badly. But I'm not going to. I can't do it. I gotta put him at GOAT. Like I put Magic Goat and then Goatish for him. There's so many Goatish people. Same with all the other positions. Very good. I kind of want to knock off James Harden because of his playoffs are so cold. He does. There's just something that I'm like, no, he's not a GOAT, or he's not great. He's very good, but great. I don't know if it's very great. Or he's not, I don't know if you're sure if he's great. I love his scoring. I love that he's a left-hander, but his crossovers are not crossovers. They're traveling. They're pushing off a player. His playoffs are awful. I can't put him up there with great. I'm looking at this tier list. I want to knock down a couple people to make it a little more even with Goatish. But who do I knock down? Wilt? I could. I'm going to. And then I'm going to put Allen Iverson down at great. At the end of his career, he was a hot mess. I did not like the way his career ended at all. Allen Iverson's. I did not. Larry Bird versus LeBron James. Longevity, the athleticism, the passing IQ. There's a lot I love about LeBron. He's an excellent player. I love LeBron. He's a great player. I see why this person had put him in all-time greats. Because, again, he's up there. He's, second now in scoring in the NBA? His career is longevity, where he's played 17 years and has not really taken a break. And last year he did because they didn't make the playoffs. And he looked excellent this year. He got Anthony Davis, got Frank Vogel as a coach. One of his best defensive years and forever now. I can't fault the man. He's excellent. But, and I love him as a person. Like, for him to spend his hard-earned money to make a school for Akron, Ohio, he built a school for that town, that city, for kids to go to for free that are having home issues, that the parents don't make enough money to take their kids to school. I love him as a person. He's great and all. My thing is that there's three things that are putting me where I'm not going to put him at GOAT. And that is the consistently moving around from team to team. I understand why he does it. Because, again, the situation with Cleveland at the beginning of his career was garbage. Awful. The GM was awful to him. Just gave him garbage teammates. I understand that. And then he went to Miami, teamed up with Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, won 2 championships. I understand that. Then he came back and won a championship because they traded for Kevin Love. They already had Kyrie Irving, excellent ball handler, was clutch in the finals for them to win a championship. And then he carried a injury-ridden team to the finals. He carried an injury-ridden team to the finals. And then he went to the finals again with a broke team. Broke. Derrick Rose, Dwayne Wade, Isaiah Thomas. Just horrible team. It was just like Cleveland all over again when he first started. And then, because they traded away Kyrie Irving for Isaiah Thomas. And then he went to the Lakers and worked with a very young, injury-prone team with Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma. Very young team, Josh Hart. But now they have Anthony Davis. So, I don't fault him for wanting to have better teammates, but in my opinion, you have people like Michael Jordan who choose out players and tells them to be great, and he got greatness out of players because that he believed in them so much. Kobe Bryant did the same thing with Pau Gasol. He did it with Suresh Parker, Derek Fisher, Shaq, and they got rid of Shaq because Shaq was not willing to listen. He got tired of it. And so, again, and then the third one is that he flopped. During that Miami years, he was the biggest flopper of all time. He flopped, I remember, on one playoff series against my Pacers. Paul George that was the breakout year for Paul George, and then he's ever since then risen to like one of the best players in the league. But I remember on one play, on one offensive possession, I think George Hill was having the ball, and DJ Augustine set a screen for George Hill, I think, or might have been Paul George. I can't remember which one, but little DJ Augustine. Let me look up his size real quick. Let me look up DJ Augustine's size. The height. DJ Augustine. 6 foot. 6 foot. Wait. 183 pounds. 183 pounds. LeBron James is 6'9". 6'9" and weighs about 250. 70 pounds heavier. You shut your mouth there, Chromium. I don't care. I don't care to know. Anyways, as you guys can tell, 280 or 250 versus 183. And so DJ Augustine set a screen for whatever player it was, and LeBron ran into DJ Augustine. And his body crumbled to DJ Augustine. He fell on the floor and flopped. That was the moment where I'm like, this guy flops on almost every other play. And that was back then. By golly, he doesn't do it anymore. I'm happy to see that. That's excellent news. But that just rubbed me the wrong way when I saw that kind of defensive thing of that flopping. Not enough substance in my throat. I should be wrapping up here soon. It's already 9:30. That's probably well over an hour now. What time is it? Well, hour and a half. Wow. Yeah. I'm going to write in the description not to watch past, like, the, after so many minutes mark. I'm going to have to, like, look at the editing and make sure that if you don't want to watch this part, to stop, I want to say 45 minutes into the video, I think, is when I stopped. And I was looking at different tier, starting to do this tier making list, that the first 45 minutes is me actually updating about the channel, and that I started doing this tier maker, or this tier list, shortly after that. But I can't put LeBron at GOAT. I'm sorry. Larry Bird is one of the GOATs. According to this tier list, again, he's GOAT-ish. By golly, he's GOAT-ish. Like, again, there's moments where, again, if it wasn't for those three things, he would be a GOAT. That just, it rubbed me the wrong way seeing his career where it's at. And I appreciate him going to the Lakers now to an extent because of what happened with Kobe Bean Bryant. And he's able to turn this franchise around for the NBA's sake because the NBA needs the Lakers and the Celtics to be back to where they were back in the days because it made the NBA what it was. And it was the Lakers versus the Celtics. And we need that back again for the NBA to not stay relevant, but get back up there in viewership, rating wise, and to make it where it makes the NBA more intriguing having those two teams back up there. But then you still have the Clippers now with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard that are bringing these two teams. They're also another team that's up there. There's so many other teams. The Warriors still, the Rockets, the Jazz. I mean, every team in the NBA has an intriguing storyline to them. But yeah, that's my tier list. So you got actually 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm curious to know. Let's say I put him up there. I'm not actually personally. So you're actually missing two extra. You have two extra players technically, but again, for me, this is it right here. Because again, to me, GOAT means 5 players, 5 positions. Your Mount Rushmore. That right there on this tier list right here is my tier list, my GOATs, my Mount Rushmore, and it's my opinion that those are the GOATs according to this tier list. But I would like to see what your guys' opinion on the GOAT list. Who's your Mount Rushmore according to this list? What is your favorite players of all time? There's a difference between greatest of all time versus your favorite. Like, to be honest, Magic Johnson's not one of my favorite players of all time. Would not be on my favorite player's Mount Rushmore. He wouldn't be. Same with Larry Bird, probably. Tim Duncan might be. I don't know the actual favorites list off the top of my head, but for right now, based off this tier list, my opinion is that right there: Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird. That's a hell of a team. The only one I would consider switching it up is Larry Bird for Scottie Pippen. But the Batman and Robin scenario when it comes to Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, it's not fair for me to put them all in the same tier because they made one another what they are. And I think if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, Scottie wouldn't be as high as that he is. But that's the same with Scottie. If it wasn't for Scottie, Michael Jordan wouldn't be a GOAT. So it's not fair for me to put those two up there and then for them to be up there because they're great, but one is slightly better than the other to an extent, in my opinion. And then, of course, again, I thought about Kobe too, but and of course, pretty much everybody in the GOAT's position, pretty much GOATs in the greatest of all times and the GOAT-ish, you could intertwine with any of those, to be honest. Like, and the only player I could see being part of the GOAT-ish / GOATs is Wilt, in my opinion. Everybody else is excellent, in my opinion. And everybody below could be I like it where it's at pretty much. The Dave Robinson could be goatish. Everybody else is pretty much set in their stone. I like them where they're at to an extent. Again, also, I guess I can move maybe Dirk and Dave Robinson up and move John Stockton and Isaiah Thomas down, maybe. I don't know, but it's a very interesting list. But I gotta get to sleep, guys. I gotta go and be at work in about 7.5. I'll be leaving my house in at 7.5 hours, and be working. I'll be at my job from 5:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. and not getting home until 7:30 a.m. So again, another 12 hours from now, I'll be asleep again. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video and try to look and see what time I started this list and end the video and start uploading it. I hope you guys all know now of what my schedule is going to be like when it comes time with this video series coming up, and podcasts with Mike and Zach again, and videos in general. I thank you all for sticking around as long as you guys have. I really do appreciate it. And again, Kingdom Runner Fire will be coming up here very, very soon. I appreciate everything you guys done, and I'll see you guys later.